'78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. If you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. So the young homie Jared Anderson steps up for the first time in his career and faces a former heavyweight titleist in Charles Martin. This is a step up in competition. Not a huge step up, but it's definitely a step up for him. And wanted to see how the kid would look against somebody with a little more experience, a little more seasoned. Charles Martin definitely passed his best, was outworked in this fight by Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson came forward the entire fight. He didn't really have a method to the madness. I didn't see Jared Anderson setting up any traps or anything like that for Charles Martin. So that's some things that Anderson should work on. He was able to knock down Charles Martin. I forgot what round it was. With an overhand right, he hit him on top of the head, knocked him down. Charles Martin got up immediately and looked upset. I don't know if it was something that Jared Anderson said to him or what, but Charles Martin looked a little upset. But Jared Anderson was winning the fight by pushing the pace, coming forward. And you saw Charles Martin pretty much backing up way too much. He wasn't holding his ground at all to my liking. I thought he backed up way too much and it gave the young guy too much confidence. Then in about the sixth round, I think it was it the fifth round or sixth round? I was like, man, why is Charles Martin steady backing up, man? What did you do? Like, you know what I mean? And then it started looking like Charles Martin was finding some rhythm. He started, instead of backing up, he started standing his ground. And he started, throwing the left hand straight down the pipe and throwing the lead left hand, okay? He started throwing the lead left hand. That was crucial, okay? And started catching Jared Anderson because once Charles Martin was standing still and hold his ground, Big Baby wasn't coming forward anymore. See, Big Baby would come forward when you backing up. But when Charles Martin stood his ground, Big Baby wasn't coming forward. So the homie KG said, no, Charles Martin's setting him up. He's setting him up. And then, bam, Martin hurt him. Then a good straight left hand hurt Jared Anderson, almost put him down. Jared Anderson held on good. Martin clearly won that round. But on some of the Georgia scorecards, they didn't even have Charles Martin winning that round, which is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? But Charles Martin clearly won that round. He was dog walking Anderson in that round. Anderson was holding on for dear life, and it looked like it was about to be over for the young kid. You know what I'm saying? But he persevered. The next round after that, Charles Martin took his foot off the gas. I thought Charles Martin should have pressed him. He should have pressed him at that point and try to see what the kid's heart is built like. Just seeing all these interviews where the kid is saying, he don't know if he want to do this and all that. You got to go check his temperature, check his heart, man. Charles Martin was too conservative. He was trying to walk him into some traps and stuff like that. And I thought Charles Martin should have been more aggressive once he saw that he hurt the kid. And he let Jared Anderson take over the fight again. And then this was a 10-round bout. So in the 10th round, Charles Martin, at the end of the round, landed a good straight left hand, overhand left, and hurt Jared Anderson again. But he missed his follow-up punches. And Jared Anderson is lucky because Jared Anderson, he was rocked by the straight left hand or the overhand left. And he wobbled back, and Charles Martin threw two more left hands and missed both of them. But if he had landed that first one he threw, when Jared Anderson back had hit the ropes and his momentum was coming forward, it was a punch coming right for his chin, and Charles Martin just missed that. If that would have landed, I think that would have been all she wrote for Jared Anderson. But I think Charles Martin did his job, which was to come in here and test the young lion, and see what he made of. So we got to see a little more from Jared Anderson. As he steps up in competition, you're going to see more of this. He's going to get clipped. He's going to get knocked down, but he'll get back up, and we'll see. See what the kid is made of. can he get back up from the adversity? You know what I mean? But as he rises in competition, you're definitely going to see some more, better, more challenges for Jared Anderson. You know what I mean? I would like to see, what's the brother name who used to be with Ronnie Shields, African brother, F.A. Jogba. I would like to see F.A. Jogba versus Jared Anderson. I think that's a good one. That's another good step up because the Jogba can punch. He's a good fighter, but he ain't like so good to where he's just going to annihilate Jared Anderson. So I think if you're a matchmaker, I think Jared Anderson got to be able to beat a guy like F.A. Jogba for us to really take him seriously. You know what I mean? So put him there with F.A. If he dog walk F.A. Jogba, okay, cool. If he has trouble with F.A. Jogba or Jogba beat him, then, the kid wasn't ready. So it's going to come down to top rank and how they want to move this kid. But Jared Anderson is definitely an exciting fighter to watch. Young American heavyweight from Ohio. He's fighting at home. So, when the guys fight at home, they always have a little pressure on them to perform and stuff like that. I think it was a whole Ohio card, actually. I think Junior the Truth was down there too. So, it was a good. I liked it. I enjoyed the fight. I was frustrated with Charles Martin because I'm like, dude, why do you keep running from the dude? Like, stand your ground, man. Stand your ground and let your hands go. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But Charles Martin was trying to take the kid into deep water. Trying to take him into deep water. And see if he was going to drown him. But it is what it is. I think, who knows? 12 rounds. Maybe Charles Martin would have had him. But we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of the fight. And what do you think of Jared Anderson? 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm about to hit those deuces.